How y'all doing, Kenlings? Yeah, so what you heard there, and I don't know if any of yuns are familiar with this little experiment thing that I'm running here. This is Folklore Rants, and that was not my usual range music. So, oh, no, this is the knife. This is the knife. We don't point with knives. Okay, point with the key. So, outside of this fine little program, I've talked a lot about how folklore, most of it's not written down. Most of it's not recorded. Oral tradition, that is. So we end up losing a great much of it. And that makes sense, because if something's spoken, unless somebody's recording or writing it down, it'll probably disappear. But I wanted to make a video that hints on why preservation is important. Not just for oral tradition and folklore, but for everything. Because there's this trope about the internet that we lean into. You know, if it's on the internet, it's up there forever. Or you can find any song, anything on the internet, right? Wrong. And the reason I know this is that the song you just heard not too long ago is one of my daughter's favorite songs. We picked it up from a vinyl from a Goodwill. Okay? Now, after this, well, the former shed burned, though some of the original material are still here, so you get the point. I was in a car ride with my wife and my daughter and me, and my wife asked, "Hey, you know that Smiling Crocodile song? Who's it by? Was that the title?" Because she wanted to play it for my daughter. The only problem is she couldn't. Far as I know, that record is not digitized anywhere. And it's not one song on this thing. This is a whole LP. And you might say, well, then, that's just one song, one record. Surely, you know, it's just a one-off thing, right? So you might be familiar with a song called Puff the Magic Dragon. Yeah. But this was a cover. You might say, fine, we lose one cover, but you lose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 covers. Though I don't know necessarily singing a folk song is a cover, because this was Puff the Magic Dragon and utter folk song favorites. This was by Carolyn Perla, accompanied by Sandra Simpson. The first record. After the shed burn, I attempted to find it. I could not. No other copy existed to where you could get it anywhere. There was maybe something about a library that had a copy, but I couldn't even verify that. I had to figure out that the record, if the record was republished under a different name, which was difficult enough, I found another record that had the same songs that was published by Simon Says years down the road, and I only could find one copy. And that one copy that exists is right here. Now, don't, come now. Here's what's going to happen. $1,000 to my Cash App. Is what a terrible person would say. Remember, the record's still in the player. That's just a box. No. Look, I would love to post it online, but that's piracy. But supposing down the road, it appears mysteriously somewhere that someone did it. Who's to say? But I guess to sum it up, not everything is recorded, not everything is digitized. Even is something as simple as the way we speak. may not be recorded. My accent, which comes from the Virginia Piedmont, is not documented. While it's known in Virginia that people have a particular way of pronouncing the word house as house, I think is how it's documented. I don't say house, I say house. It rhymes with ounce. There's an N in it. I don't say sugar, I say sugar. That one I think is documented. But the first one isn't documented anywhere. So I guess record your friends, record how they talk. If there's a piece of media that hasn't been digitized, try to get it digitized if you can. And I'll cap this off. I'll cap this off with this. I know it's been a bit of a ramble, but these things are not cut. I don't cut it anywhere. It's edited. I try to make the picture, video, audio quality better if I can, but when I was growing up, I came up with a song. That song it doesn't exist technically in the world because it exists in my head. I think for a project down the road, I wrote down the lyrics, but there's no melody because I can't read or write music. I hope to one day. I just can't today. Where did my key go? It feels unnatural when you're not holding something. The song went, over the land, across the sea, to that place that dreamers dream. Veveratdeska kogetamorai, die to lever left to die. There was an old timer, I knew him well, a fearsome beast in stories he'd tell. He said it best as the hours passed, among the mist of smoke and roar of laughs. Veveratdeska kogetamorai, die to lever left to die. Down the narrow path where tread few, where the new old is still new. Veveratdeska kogetamorai, die to lever left to die. Now, you were not about to hear that ever, because my singing isn't that great. But the point is, I recorded it, and now it's there. So you go off, do the same. Oh, and while we exit, it's not going to get flagged for copyright. Why not? You're a crocodile, for once he's crocodile. And